It's your boy Dohboy TV back again with another banger, man. Topics on the phone for today's video is going to be Ralo, man. Now, before we get into it, I wanted to just give some updates to a couple things that's happening on the channel. I still am in the works on my intro, man. We got a couple more requested videos from Dohboy TV gang coming out this week, so y'all stay tuned for that. But let's get back into Ralo, because Ralo was supposed to be getting set free. He was supposed to be receiving a $250,000 bond. Now, he could pay that, so he was gonna pay that. And I guess since he didn't finish his paperwork to get released, or I guess some of the case things like that, and the judge have a couple concerns about him being released to, I guess, somebody that's not like a part of his family or something. But enough of that. They need to free my man Ralo so he can get back on the street, make a little money. He was fighting a Fed case, and he got picked up from the Feds. Now, he got picked up from the Feds because he was on a jet with about over 400 pounds of marijuana. Now, when he got off the jet, he was with his he said a couple things, and he's been claiming his innocence for the longest. And I mean, at the end of the day, they didn't give him he was basically more of like a mayor to people in his town, and I'm not even gonna say his town, his community, where he was paying for people rent, doing a lot of nice things. And when it's an artist or a person, a rapper that's raps about bad stuff or raps about the streets, people tend to just want to just throw them under the dirt in a sense, or beat them to the ground and only talk about bad stuff. They never want to give the perspective to the people of the good things they do, like do turkey drives, or not even that, do school buybacks, where it's like, this man going to buy 5,000 backpacks full of pencils, papers, pens, coloring crowns, anything that kids gonna need for school, and just giving it to them for free. He buying Christmas presents every Christmas. He giving people free rent, but we don't want to talk. People don't want to really talk about that. But basically, he has said, posted to his, Instagram, when he was basically campaigning for his freedom, basically saying, I was caught on a G5 jet. I looked to my left out the window and seen every top federal agent in the country with guns yelling Ralo. I said to myself, I guess this is the rise and fall of Ralo. Basically saying, that he seen it and he knew what was coming, and he kind of got on TV, or I forgot what news channel. Somebody probably knows which news channel it was. Let me know down in the comments. He was like, I learned how to control myself whether I win or lose. It's still a game changer for me and my community. Now, when he's saying community, that's where it goes back to, he was doing so much for his community that they was campaigning for the man to be free, because at the end of the day, he paying people rent, he buying people food, he making people straight. And he doing one major thing that I love, which no other rapper would dare to do, which is, see, this is the problem with a lot of, I'm going to say, my culture, African-American rappers. Y'all get money and y'all come up from the hood. Y'all make y'all money off the hood by speaking on hood stuff, speaking on street stuff, or whatever, however you want to put it. But as soon as y'all get some money, y'all leave the hood, which make the hood not ever be able to get, I'm going to put it like this. With economy, or when it comes to just regular, economy. If you have money, and I'm spending money at all these stores around in this hood, it's going to make the hood better, because the city's going to get more funding for that place to fix streets and everything else, put more money into the school. So it's like, that's why people be like, oh, well, that certain neighborhood looks perfectly fine, and they got all the rich people over there. Well, if two of them rich people was to come stay in the hood and put the money that they getting into the hood, it's a cycle. It's gonna come back. You're gonna spend money at stores, buy clothes and this, and they gonna pay taxes. Then them taxes gonna get sent to the city, which gonna be able to fix street, no potholes. They're gonna have better school, better textbooks, and things of that nature. And that's what Ralo do. He buying up the hood, which these quote unquote rappers say they are. Oh, I'm buying up my hood, I'm gonna pay for this. They really don't. But shout out to Ralo, because he really do. And that's one of the things that a lot of rappers don't do. They gonna take their money and take it to where these other people and these rich people are at, and they gonna go over there and basically be an outcast to the rich people, because they gonna still look at you the same way. You gonna still be that ignorant blank, you know what I mean, and people know exactly what I'm saying. You still gonna be that to them, but you could have already been fitting in if you would have stayed in the hood and put a little bit more money in your hood, and it wouldn't be looking as bad as it would, and you wouldn't have to call it the trenches. You probably could call it the suburb. But that's just my opinion on the whole situation. I think they need to free that boy Ralo, man. He coming home, and he'll be here by the end of August, man. He got all his paperwork in. The only reason why I believe that his paperwork was kind of falling behind, because he took time off to say rest in peace to his cousin of another fallen rapper, who was Marlo. Now, R.I.P. Lil Marlo, he just passed away recently, probably like a little bit actually this month, I believe. But RIP to Marlo, you know, he had to say something on his Instagram about his cousin. That's his older cousin. But basically, that probably, you know, stopped him from actually turning in his paperwork because he felt like that was more important at the time, which I totally agree with him. But he's still coming home, man. He's a solid individual. He didn't tell on nobody. He didn't pull no 6ix9ine, man. It's a lot of real individuals that's about to be coming home this year. We're gonna have Bobby Smurder. We about to have Ralo, and even some people are saying BG getting out. Like a lot of, you know, it's a lot of people coming home. Boulevard Mail, you know, a lot of people. But, you know, shout out to y'all, man. It's your boy Dohboy TV. Like, comment, and share this video. If you're rocking with the gang, subscribe. If not, kick rocks.